So another family time.
This would be the first family time of the year.
First one for season 2.
And we brought Mr. Ethan.
Of course.
Little dude is here with us, right? Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
How are you? Hi. Hey, so before we get started, how's the new year for you as far as basketball?
Good.
Is it good? How many points you scored this year?
9.
9 points this year? Okay. And you got another tournament this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What do you think? How many points you can give us?
10.
10 points this weekend? 10 points? 2 games? Okay, you can do it. All right, 10 points. 10 points. We'll let you know later how you did.
So, do you catch any of the national championship for football?
Yeah.
College football? Did you catch any of it?
No.
You didn't watch Georgia pound the Horned Frogs of TCU?
Oh, no, I didn't watch that.
I did. Even made some spinach artichoke dip to watch it with.
He usually don't watch. Who's your college team?
Depends.
Depends? What?
I like Michigan.
You like Michigan?
Not State.
Okay. So what depends?
I'm also a fan of Missouri because we live in Missouri.
Oh, S&T? But they're not.
Steve.
Oh, who?
Zoo.
Mizzou.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. The Zoo. Yeah.
Hey, I still give them props.
They're not. What division are they though?
They moved to the SEC.
Did they really?
Yeah, they
had no idea.
And I'm gonna tell you, they're not a bad team. If they went back to their division, they would probably win their division. Since that was the best move they ever made.
Really?
Was going to the SEC.
Good job.
They had the talent that they've got is increasing. Well, one day they're going to be competitive. Mizzou.
We used to follow the quarterback they used to have a couple of years ago.
Yeah?
Wasn't it Drew Lock?
I think it was. Yeah. I don't know where he went though.
Oh, I think he got drafted to Denver.
He did.
And then got traded to Seattle.
Oh, really?
And he pretty much rides the pine now.
You never know when they got to step up, though.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you never know when they have to, all of a sudden make their appearance, right? So
all I know is when the dream came true and he seen the stairway to heaven, it wasn't going.
It wasn't. Yeah. So yeah, that's almost like hockey. You know, they always have that backup goalie, and preseason, they'll play that backup goalie, but other than that dude's got to get hurt for that backup goalie to step the fuck up.
Well, that one guy,
but he's still getting paid.
That one guy that won the fucking game for him used to drive the fucking ice machine thing.
Oh, the Zamboni?
Yeah, the Zamboni. He was the Zamboni driver. Yeah. He was like the third backup. You know, he didn't even suit up for games. I mean, he just waits till the game's over so he can go grade some ice. They said, hey, drop the keys, go change. We need you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a hockey fan. I'm a big hockey fan.
I don't really follow, but I like watching.
I follow the Blues since I live in Illinois. I mean, Brett. I met Brett Hull one time. I mean, he still shows up to the Blues games and stuff like that. I mean,
AKA the best player in the NHL.
Well, I'd like to say that.
He is.
I don't know. Wayne Gretzky, he used to play for the Blues too, a little way back when. But he made his really name in, LA, I think it was.
Yeah.
But he shows up to Blues games too every now and again, so. But anyway, let's go back to football, though.
All right.
I think, you and Ethan need to duel it out.
There's a chance.
There might be a chance. Put that stick down, man. So, he couldn't wait for you to show up today.
I know trash talk again, so.
Yeah, so he could not wait for you to show up today just so he could say, what were you going to say?
Well,
he tried to tell me that the Bills beat the Bengals.
He did.
Oh.
It was technically listed as a no contest, meaning they canceled the game, so it didn't matter the score. But when what is it, Darwin Hamlin when he
Damar.
Damar Hamlin got a hit. The score was Cincinnati 7, Bills 3.
Also, they didn't.
No, I'm just saying when they stopped the game, that was the score. And the Bengals were driving to score again. So
where do you think your Bengals are going?
I've got them. As a matter of fact, I put a $10.
Are you talking fantasy football right now?
I put a $10 wager on Cincinnati to win the Super Bowl.
No, the Chiefs.
$10 for them to win the Super Bowl. Yep. Where do you think your Chiefs are going?
Super Bowl winning it. Am I kissing?
Yeah. You putting $10 on it with him?
Nope, I don't have that.
So the odds was 800 is what I got. So $10 came out to $89 if I win.
So who do you think will be in the Super Bowl? Your choice, right? Beside the Chiefs and who? Because they got to buy this weekend.
Yep. Chiefs got the number one seed.
Right. Come on, man. If you had to pick anybody, who do you think the Chiefs are going to play in the Super Bowl?
Miami.
Really? Miami?
No
so
way.
Bengals ain't got nothing to do with it, huh? They're going to get their asses beat somewhere? Huh? We're going to come back to this podcast later. So you're saying Miami?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you think?
I predicted a round 3. Cincinnati versus San Francisco.
Cincinnati, really?
Yep.
And you still be lost.
Huh?
What? Actually, yeah, I should have said that.
What?
San Francisco.
What about them?
They're pretty good.
They are. Okay. Especially with Christian McCaffrey.
That's your choice, though, man.
No, I'm saying San Francisco.
Why? Because he brought it up?
No, yeah, exactly.
All right. let me, okay. So you're saying Chiefs are going to go to the Super Bowl?
1,000%.
What are the two teams challenging to go to the Super Bowl? Is it Bengals and 49ers?
What?
Challenging to go to the Super Bowl. Say the Chiefs already locked it in.
Yeah.
And there's two teams that got to fight it out to go to the Super Bowl. Who is it?
Bengals, easily.
Bengals easily, huh?
Yeah. You got a better wide receiver.
Well, but the problem with it, so we really needed to play that game between Buffalo, and a lot of people don't understand this, but excluding what happened, I'm not saying that they should have continued the game, but they should have rescheduled it. And the reason why I'm saying that is, had Cincinnati won, they would not have to go against Buffalo again. You see what I'm saying? It would have put Buffalo in a lower seed. So it would have been Buffalo playing the Ravens and Cincinnati playing I'm trying to think who Buffalo's playing. I can't remember. But they would have took that seed away from Buffalo.
Okay. So let's change topics, right?
Basketball.
No, we're staying with football.
Yeah.
So when it comes draft time or free agent time, who do you think the Bengals should get or get rid of?
So if they don't trade their draft picks, which I do think they will, I think they will. I think they will trade their draft picks. They're still hurting on the outside of lines. So Collins is a good tackle, but they can do better, and he's getting older. So I would think that they should trade Collins and trade their draft picks and pick up a better tackle. I wouldn't even be upset if they got rid of Apple and got a different cornerback or safety.
Okay. All right. Is that all you can think of?
I think that's really all they need.
All right. We're going to the... Oh, do you want to answer on what? The Bengals?
No.
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. If it comes time, who do they need to... Who do you think would help them by picking up or getting rid of?
What was that one guy? Who was the first pick, last draft that the Chiefs picked, the quarterback, I forgot, DB. McDuffie.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should trade him because he's done nothing.
Trade McDuffie.
Well, at least I don't know, trade him for a better DB.
Okay. So you're saying they need another DB? They get rid of McDuffie because he ain't.
Unless he just
get automatic. They're just like, oh my God, he's a miracle.
He's doing good. It's just that most of the times he could intercept it, he never intercepted. The Raiders game, he almost caught the ball.
Almost. So you're saying, okay, so a DB. Is that it? Or
what?
Is that it?
Yeah, probably.
Who do you think you need to pick up? If it was available, who do you think?
If it was available,
yes.
Gilmore.
Yeah, I'll drink on that one. You're just like, yes.
Yeah.
Look,
he was available.
He was, but he keeps on going to free agency. That's the thing.
It's because they have to pay him so much money, nobody can afford to keep him.
Because if he goes to free agency, we can pick him up.
Right.
McDuffie.
Yeah.
Okay.
McDuffie can still play. It's just that Stephen could actually catch.
Okay. What else?
I completely agree with you. You are right. Kansas City's weak spot is in their secondary. You guys give up a lot of 20 to 25 yards.
Jarvis is actually good. It's just that I can't say anything bad about him. He's just extremely good. Legarius.
Okay. So, is that it though? That's your only picks? You ain't got no more? If make the Chiefs better, that's your only pick, just that one.
Well, if we didn't have McKinnon or Pacheco, I would say running backs, but they're doing extremely good.
No, they are.
Not Pacheco.
Pacheco's doing.
He was doing good.
He's doing all right.
He's doing better than Clyde.
I think at the end of the day, you guys need another tight end too. I'm not saying to replace Kelsey. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need somebody. I'm not arguing that. Yeah, he is. But you need somebody to take the pressure off him. Because you guys got the pressure off Kelsey. Yeah.
You're saying that we should trade Noah Gray or get a better secondary?
I would definitely get rid of Noah Gray.
Jared Cook in free agency?
I'd get rid of him too.
Why?
Because he's bounced from team to team as well. Same reason why I was saying that.
I have no idea, but I know he was a star tight end for the Chargers, I think.
Was.
Last year
Has he been a star for the Chiefs?
He never played for the Chiefs.
What?
Think about this.
It was with the Saints, and then they traded him to somewhere else. I can't remember where.
He got 0 touchdowns when he was in New York, right? He played multiple games with them. But the first 5 games, I would say, or 3 games, whatever Mom said, he scored 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And my mom says everything's it's just the QB. So if you're a wide receiver, it's about the QB throwing it to you. So if you get Jared Cook, we have a better. I'm not saying Justin Herbert's bad, but we have a better QB that can actually throw.
I agree.
To Jared Cook.
The problem is Jared Cook drops a lot of balls.
Yeah,
that he should catch. You guys,
you say he should catch.
Yes,
he drops a lot of balls, but he should. Well, of course he should have.
I'm saying they're not the quarterback's fault. They hit him in the hands and they hit the ground.
Right. But that just puts more stress on the quarterback.
Right.
When that guy ain't catching the fucking ball.
You guys could do the same thing too if you really don't have a wide receiver that is a slot receiver. You've got good wide receivers. And that's another reason why I agree with getting rid of Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill's not a slot receiver. He is a downfield receiver. But you don't have that 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12 receiver that's going to get in between zones. You really don't. And that's where I'm saying everybody knows 3rd and 8, the ball's going to Kelsey. You need somebody to take the pressure off Kelsey.
Oh, yeah. No.
Even if it's
I
not
agree
another
with
tight
that.
end, even if it's a slot receiver, somebody that just runs really good patterns, but doesn't necessarily do good downfield.
What?
What I got why isn't it Kyle Pitts? He's pretty good. It's just that his QB doo-doo.
He is
But-
doo-doo.
But why won't Kyle Pitts just leave so we could pick him up?
Because he signed most contracts for rookies are 2 years.
But
If they're a first round draft, it might even be 3 years. He can't leave until his contract up.
If they're what in the draft?
If they're in a first round, it's usually about 3 years.
Really?
They'll sign up for 3 years.
Yeah.
And the position matters too. You know, they made a lineman's not going to necessarily get a 3-year contract. He may get a 2.
Our defense is pretty good.
Defense needs help.
Well,
Just in the secondary.
Well, no, I'm saying that. But
Against the run, I think you
they
guys
could be
do pretty
better.
well.
Seen better defense.
Khalif is doing pretty good.
They're getting old. That's the problem.
No, that's yeah. They're up there.
And that's
You don't think so?
that's one thing I do like about the Bengals is just about the whole team is young. You know, other than Mixon. But we've never had an issue finding running backs.
You can't argue with the coach though.
Our coach
He's pretty good on.
You talking about Reed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's a Hall of Fame guy, man.
Yeah. He's doing pretty fucking good. What is he like?
What do you think the reason why the Chiefs can't beat the Bengals?
because you have Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase has played around.
Speak up, man. Speak up.
You have Chase.
Okay.
When we played against him, did you see that one-hand catch?
Yeah.
He's just playing around. Our DB's got to get in front of him to either catch the ball.
But the thing is you guys, the way I see it, you guys beat us every game we played you in the first half. It's always the second half that you guys just fall apart. Is it maybe you're right. Maybe their DBs are getting tired because we spread the defense out so much. It could be.
We need new middle linebackers. I'm not saying.
Maybe they need treadmills.
So we have no fast guys out there.
No, Thornhill's pretty good.
I mean, they can't keep up with them.
Well, they just.
I mean, our defense can't stand up to fucking Bengals, really.
I'm not saying they're bad.
That's what he's saying. They're bad.
No, I'm just saying.
He's saying they're bad.
I'm just saying they can't stand. They just
He's
can't.
saying
beat
they're
the Bengals.
bad.
No, Chase is pretty fast. They're faster than my DB. Well, you watched the game.
What did you just say? They suck.
You know, and here's something else to think about too. Every team has got that team that no matter how good their record is, they just can't beat them. For New England, it's Miami.
So you're saying Chiefs can't beat Bengals?
I think it's more like they can't beat Burrow because Mahomes has lost total of 7 times. The last 7 times he played Joe Burrow, going all the way back to college.
What you talking about, bro?
Go all the way back to college. The last 7 games that Mahomes played against Joe Burrow, they lost.
Well, you should blame the defense, not the offense.
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying.
You just
Joe Burrow must have sold his soul.
You know, I mean, the only thing you two have in common,
it's
you
football.
and Ethan,
Mhm.
is your barber. That is it.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Are they back in business?
You got to go down the street, bro. I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
Yeah. You can still call and schedule something,
Hey,
but it's down the street until the other place gets
if
redone.
you were one, why is Ulster Chiefs so it's like 1, 2, 3, so 3 first.
I'm not afraid to be alone. Your dad has put me in a lot of places where I was alone.
Actually, it's Burbush. It's Burbush one because of mom.
Or is she,
If mom could kick their butt.
I agree.
she takes spells to calm the fuck down during games and his games. She's only used him for his game, but now when she watches fucking Kansas City upstairs, I'm downstairs, bro.
Yeah.
She takes her pills so she can stay upstairs.
So let me ask you this. Let's go away from our favorite teams. Let's dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah,
Right?
get away from the Bengals and Chiefs.
All right. what is your thoughts of Trevor Lawrence?
Suck. Well,
Yeah, see,
Stop doing that.
me and you are exactly the same. Because I said the same thing. I said when he went to the NFL after watching his first year, I was like, this guy is not going to amount to nothing.
question.
You ain't gonna raise your hand, bro. You said the question.
Because he is not
It does.
rushing QB this season. I go first. Number 1, Justin Fields.
I disagree.
Why? Okay, so how about you?
Josh Allen.
Well, yeah, but like,
Why you changing your mind?
I don't want to change subject, but the fastest QB.
Well, it ain't Josh Allen. So the fastest would probably be, yeah, probably Fields.
I feel like Fields needs to get a better wide receiver. I mean, no, he has Chase Claypool, but Chase Claypool's under.
He's old.
I know, but like he needs to at least be on like, I don't know, a team that doesn't have a QB.
I think Fields is improving. I think this was the year for comeback quarterbacks. If you want to know the truth,
He's really, like,
look at the Giants' quarterback.
Daniel.
Mm-hmm. You know, his first year was like Ryan Leaf status, horrible. You know, I would be worried that I was going to be in any unemployment lines after that.
All right. So who's the best? Who? You first, not Ethan. Who's the best wide receiver?
Oh,
What
that
the hell?
Oh my
The best wide receiver in the NFL?
Besides,
Chase.
so do not. We're still on. Don't use Bengals. Don't use Chiefs.
Okay.
Who's the best wide receiver?
Can I go first?
No.
Best wide receiver out there.
Minus those two teams.
I have top 3.
Okay, you want top 3?
So Tyreek Hill would be in the top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Wow.
Do you want to use the other 2 teams?
If I use the other 2 teams,
He's gonna see Chase in
Chase would be in there, but he wouldn't be the top.
Number 1, 2, 3.
So, all right. So Tyreek Hill, number 1. Chase, number 2. And there's a lot of receivers this year that broke out, but I don't think they're going to stay.
Come on, one more.
dying of panic attack.
I'm going to say Kelsey.
3. Go.
What?
Go.
Oh, number 1, Justin Jefferson. Wait, this season?
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Number 2, Tyreek Hill, and number 3, Kelsey.
That's pretty good picks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good picks.
Chase would be top 5.
Justin Jeffries would be up there.
Justin
All right,
Jefferson.
To be honest, I think he's better than Tyreek.
Well, he's not as fast.
But he
He
is.
could catch almost
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can run patterns. Tyreek doesn't run patterns.
Did
Okay.
you see Saints versus Vikings where he like juked the 2 defenders and they ran into each other?
Yeah. You see that?
Yeah. Justin Jeffries is a beast, man.
All right, next, running
He's
back.
young.
Running backs.
Top 3?
Top 3.
Okay, number 1. Can I use the Chiefs?
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Number 1, McKinnon. Well, okay, top 3 at least.
Come on.
Number 1.
Don't pay attention to him, dude. This is your choice, not
Who's
his.
the Detroit Lions running back?
Swift.
No, other one that actually is starting.
Washington, I think is his name.
Oh, it was Jamal Williams. Is that his name?
Williams. Yep, that's it.
So number 3 would be McKinnon. Number 2 would be that guy Jamal Williams. And number 3 would be so difficult. I don't even know.
Come on, spit it out.
I'm just gonna talk this.
Okay, one more. Let's go.
Can I just do random?
One more.
Josh Jacobs. I don't know.
Josh Jacobs?
No, he's not top 1. He's just at, I don't know.
So,
Go.
number 1, McCaffrey. Number 2, even though he was hurt this year, and he was not in the top this year, is,
This season, man.
I don't know what's his name, from Indianapolis.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor is number 2. And number 3?
Hey,
Daquan. This is the first year he has never had 1,000 yards, and he's been hurt.
Well, he's hurt.
Yeah, he is hurt.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? We forgot somebody.
Who?
Derrick Henry.
Well, I haven't heard of Derrick Henry since you played this book.
Derrick Henry.
Oh, so
I'm literally about to put that wide receivers of all time, top 3.
wide receiver of all time.
No tight ends.
Tight ends, okay.
No tight ends.
Wait.
No tight ends, okay.
No tight ends.
He goes first.
Wide receivers
He goes first.
of all time. You go first.
I mean, the first one should be obvious. Jerry Rice.
Oh, wow, Lord.
Easy.
Um,
Sit in the trash can.
What? San Francisco or
San Francisco Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
All right. So number 2.
Actually, if you don't say him,
Hey, shh.
Number 2 of all time, Steve Largent.
I'm gonna kill myself. What?
I ain't heard that name in a while.
Steve Largent.
Wow.
Beast, man.
Okay.
Number 3.
You don't say him.
I almost feel like you have to put him as 3 just because they made a whole segment on ESPN about him. And that's Randy Moss.
Oh, yes, bro. My top 3, I'm gonna be a little biased. Because
I'm a little biased.
my all-time favorite wide receiver is Randy Moss, so Randy Moss goes to number 1.
Okay.
And number
Okay.
2 is Jerry Rice.
Okay.
And number 3, Terrell Owens. Because
To who?
Terrell Owens.
Terrell
Okay.
Owens is a beast.
You
You see, he's talking about coming back.
How about? Hey, I'm gonna fuck you all up. So, what's your number 1 center?
Oh, that's easy. Creed Humphrey. That's all you know. No. This season?
What?
This season?
No, all time.
I don't know.
All time.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Jason Kelsey.
I've never really
Is he a center?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Wait, is he?
I had no idea. Kelsey's brothers and center?
Yeah.
He might be. He plays on the line. I do know
I
that.
had no idea.
Yeah, because
I still follow offensive linemen as much. I
No.
follow the defensive linemen.
Okay. All right.
My favorite nose tackle is Tim Crumry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I thought I'd throw a curveball in there. What?
Best defense of all time.
The best defense of all time?
There's a lot, bro.
There it is.
No, top 3. So yeah, it's a little bit easy. Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
When did Ray Lewis play?
He played the year he was in Baltimore when they went to the Super Bowl, when they had Flacco. Yeah, about that.
I'm gonna go number 1. Number 1 is going to be.
Ray Lewis's Ravens, that era.
No, that's not.
Okay.
The Legion of Boom, the Seattle Seahawks, when they had all that players.
I know what you're talking
And number 2 is going to be the no-fly zone, Denver Broncos.
about. Forgot about that one.
And then number 3 has to be the Baltimore Ravens. Now, look, you want to hear what I said?
What?
So my top 3 defenses, number 1, Legion of Boom, which is Seattle Seahawks when they had Broncos. And then number 2 is the no-fly zone, Denver Broncos, like I don't know when. And then number 3 has to be Baltimore Ravens, like 2010s.
So
That's Chiefs team.
yeah, I can agree that the defenses you picked are good. I don't think Denver's defense qualifies good enough to be in the top 3.
No, because they didn't hit us hard. They just intercepted a lot.
Right, but they couldn't stop the run.
Exactly.
So they're not in the top 3. But the era where Tampa Bay had Warren Sapp, that was a defense. The Giants, when they had Lawrence Taylor, was a defense. The Ravens, I completely agree with you. With Ray Lewis, oh my God, a beast.
Yeah.
And then you have to go further back to really talk about great defenses. The Steel Curtain with
the Raiders' defense was crazy.
for a while.
Did you hear about how they kept on wearing like metal things? What was it called? Like the braces. So when they make contact, it would hurt more. It was like a TikTok that said that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you hear
That would have been a violation.
Now he's talking about like knee braces and he's got that metal on the side.
Yeah.
Make them scary.
So,
Can we not talk about the NFL anymore?
no, hang on. So, what's the most expensive football card you have? Probably Walter Payton. Yeah.
Wow, what year?
Walter Payton's rookie.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good card.
Passed it down to
Yeah.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
I would say for me, it's Terry Bradshaw.
I also
We have a Terry Bradshaw, but it's not a rookie.
So
We got Refrigerator Perry too.
yeah, talking about cards, right?
Rookie Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. We got several Bo Jacksons. Yeah.
I traded Nolan Ryan's rookie card for the whole interior of a 79 The whole thing.
I got tons of fucking Nolan Ryan.
I love Nolan Ryan. He's my favorite baseball player.
Yeah. Hey, so what?
Can we talk about something else?
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
What? Name it. What do you want to argue?
NBA, just that none of you guys know about it.
We're stupid on the NBA, man. What do you want to talk about NBA?
How good LeBron James is.
He was pretty good in that Bugs Bunny movie.
Well, no, good show. That's me.
Huh?
That's me.
So let me ask you this, because I know this is before your time, but this was a real big argument. So it used to be in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
It was like the Wild Wild West. People, kind of like the NFL, people showed up to work for their job wearing whatever the hell they wanted, right? And they changed it and said, if you're a player, you have to show up in a suit and tie. Do you think it should be dictated that they have to wear a suit and tie? Or do you think it should be like the NFL where you see some of these craziness?
They should be able to wear whatever they want.
No, I don't think they should be able to wear whatever they want.
Well,
So hockey started doing that shit too.
Because it was getting out of control.
So to represent where you're coming from, right? No, seriously. So to represent, say, Missouri, right?
Mhm.
You're not going to show up in some wild fucking bullshit. You're good.
See, bro?
Someone called me from Newton, Illinois.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But so hockey did that too, right? So they started with suit and tie and got a bunch of pushback on it.
Yeah.
So now it's like, more like, slacks and a fucking blazer or some shit.
Right.
So, but you got to show up presentable.
Right.
It's to represent who you're playing for.
Right.
So I agree to a certain extent. They shouldn't have to wear it. Dude, the only tie I've ever worn was issued to me.
Yep.
That was it. So I kind of agree with it. So, I mean, I don't know your thoughts on it, but I don't think they should be able to wear whatever they
Well,
want.
not whatever, but if they want to dress Travis Kelce with a red zebra tiger shirt with blue pants, he could do it.
Yeah, because some of the stuff Burrow wears is fucking out there.
Travis Kelce just wears whatever he wants. He puts on a pair of pants and just puts on a red.
Yeah. I don't know.
Patrick Mahomes is playing though. He puts on a like.
So what was really cool that I seen on social media, the Boston Bruins showed up in the vintage baseball. I'm not sure why, but they showed up in their not there, but they had the baseball bat, the wooden baseball bat, the vintage baseball outfits they used back in shit, dude.
1902.
I mean, it was old.
Yeah.
And it was cool as fuck. They showed up and they walked into the fucking arena like that and shit. I was just like, I don't know why. I don't know Boston's history, so I have no idea why they did that. But just seeing them do that, I was just like, these ain't baseball players. They're fucking huge. It's just like, what's going on right now? I was like, no, these are hockey players.
Did you see? I don't know what state it was. Whatever state Pete Rose lives in. They legalized sports gambling, and he went and placed the bet. I they use it as publicity and everything too, but he went and placed the bet on baseball.
No,
Yeah,
No, I had no idea. But yeah, I remember that fucking back in the day.
Yep.
So, all time.
Basketball players?
No,
That's Ethan.
all time. Who's your top 3 baseball picks?
Ozzie Smith. Number 1.
Yeah, you can't argue with him. You can't argue with Ozzy.
Oh, damn, I forgot that guy.
What team?
Urban.
Oh, you ain't got to stick with the Cardinals for all time. Who? Vince Coleman, Willie McGee,
Wait, no,
not Willie.
I'm trying to. Babe Ruth's not.
Oh, Babe Ruth is like, I mean, he'll always be known.
Yeah.
We'll
Mickey
talk about
Mouse.
this stuff there for me.
Well, yeah. Who?
What was that guy? Bob Gibson.
Oh, Bob Gibson, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
Jackie Robinson.
Ooh, Jackie Robinson.
I was gonna do
For a 12-year-old coming up with all these fucking names that date back,
Yeah.
holy fuck, dude. Those are some good picks, man.
Okay.
Damn.
What was your favorite MLB player that you had a contact with?
So, you know, when I was growing up, I went through the Mark McGuire,
Yeah, Mark yeah,
The Bash Brothers.
the Bash brothers, right? I even met not Mark McGuire, the other one.
Jose Canseco.
No, the other one.
Ricky Henderson.
Cubs.
Ooh, Ricky's good.
From the
What
Cubs.
the fuck was his name? What was the Cubs dude's name?
Sam.
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah,
Was it Sammy Sosa?
yeah.
He played for the Cubs.
Yeah. So they were head to head for the longest time. McGuire's a dick for going to court and fucking saying anything. Because I'll tell you what.
Oh,
as
you're
far-
talking. No, you're not talking about Sammy Sosa.
No.
You're talking about
No.
from the Giants
No, Sosa. No.
or
Sosa.
from the Pirates.
No. I'm talking Sammy. Sammy Sosa. I got. No, I met him. Got his autograph and everything.
Okay.
Sammy. Yeah. But so that whole home run fucking chase
Yeah.
got so many people back involved with baseball. I don't give a fuck what was involved with this whole fucking thing, but that made an interesting year, you know? And I don't give a fuck what happened after that, honestly, my opinion. And that was a hell of a... I think McGuire's like a fucking hitting coach in California now.
Yeah.
I forgot where he was, but I think he's in California now. As
So-
a hitting coach.
You want to hear a old baseball dad joke?
Oh, I'm so good at dad jokes.
So
But
Are we going to end this with dad jokes?
we'll do a couple.
Okay.
I just gotta get my phone.
Well, hurry up.
Jose comes to the United States to see about baseball.
Who?
Jose Canseco. He comes back and he goes back home and his dad asks him, he's like, Jose, how did they treat you over there? He said, oh, American people are so good. He said, really? He said, I went to the game. They took me to my seat. I sat down. And right before the game, everybody in the stadium wanted to know if I could see. He said, really? He said, they all stood up and said, Jose, can you see?
Stupid, man. Fucking stupid. Oh, Lord. Hey, I don't even know if this is like family time. This is more like
Daddy
fucking
time.
Sports talk.
Don and fucking and Ethan going at it and shit. I mean,
Got another question. Top 10 NBA players, and you can't say you don't know.
top 10? I can't do top 10, dude.
Number
This
one
season-
for me
no.
is
Jordan.
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 Yeah.
Number 1, Jordan.
Number 2,
Pipkin.
Larry Bird.
Larry, that's a good one. That's a good one, right? And then what's someone like Pipkin? What's that dude that's like always dressed up and shit?
Devin Strong.
Oh, Dennis
Rodman.
Rodman.
Let's go with that. I mean, that's our age right there,
Yeah.
right?
And then you got LeBron. We'll throw LeBron up there. He was up there.
Okay, we'll throw LeBron in there. What's the dude who died?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant. Yep.
He looks at me like, what the fuck you mean who died? That's 6, dude. We gotta come up with 4 more. Who? Oh, Spud Webb. Spud Webb, that's 7.
Shaq delivers pizzas.
Shaq!
He is the badass.
2 more.
Um,
Chuck.
You guys are
Hang on, man. We'll
2
come up with
more.
this shit, dude. We came up with 8.
Spud Webb.
I said Spud Webb.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
What? Who else?
he's
Bugsy?
yeah, he's 5'3".
Sounds like an old mafia guy.
He was shorter than Spud Webb?
Yeah.
Was he really?
And he could
Was
dunk.
he? Bugsy. It sounds like we're talking mobsters.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's like, where's the
I
Tommy
think
gun?
he dunked one time. I don't know. But he's a big thing. Oh, Yao Ming.
Oh, Yao Ming. Yeah,
Okay, that's 9. One more.
Elijah.
One more.
What's your name?
Come on, that's 9, man. Come on. One more. NBA player.
Stephen Curry.
I
You guys are like young.
We're stupid, man.
wonder what was that?
Magic Johnson?
There you go.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
10.
There it is.
All right, our era is done.
Can I do it? Can I do it now?
All right, go ahead.
No.
Your top 10. Go. Go.
Top one, like one. Number 1 of all time. I know people are gonna get mad at me. Kobe Bean Bryant. But second is Michael Jordan. And because Kobe Bryant.
Shut up and keep going.
Number 3. You guys, I don't know what's wrong.
Durant.
Who?
Why didn't we mention Durant?
Yeah, I know he was good too.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
We should have listened. He's like nowadays, right?
Can
Hello?
I just top 10?
No, bitch. We had to do 10. You're gonna do 10.
It's like not in order.
Dude,
Yeah.
you did 2.
Just do 10 players.
Oh, okay. So Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Shaq O'Neal's in there, O'Neal, and then Yao Ming, Kareem, Magic Johnson, and then Joey. Not him. Matumbo. I think that's his name. Elijah one.
I'll take your word on it.
Elijah one.
Is that another one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know the name ended. 2 more.
Beginning what one?
To me, it's like, let me go get this Harlem Globetrotter jersey out of his closet.
Yeah.
They signed it. Let me go get this thing.
LeBron.
He said LeBron.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no? Okay.
One more!
Look at Phil.
Dude, it's like 9. One more. No?
I can't believe Shaq's not in your top 10.
He did Shaq.
Oh, did you? Okay.
He was like
No, wait. He did 3.
Shaq.
He did.
I didn't hear Shaq. I didn't hear Shaq. You hear Shaq? I didn't hear. That's number 10 is Shaq then.
Okay.
Number 10, Shaq. He must have did Shakir, Kareem,
Do you follow boxing? A lot of people.
No,
Boxing's gone away, man. It really
look at
is.
this Jake Paul, bro.
I don't even consider him a boxer.
So there is talks, right? Dude, this fucking podcast is forever. There's talks right now. I know, you're a Cardinals fan with me and shit. So there is talks about I read the fucking what people write and all this other shit, and they're talking about you need to get rid of O'Neal. Damn. They're like, you need to get rid of O'Neal, and there was another one, man. I can't fucking think about it right now. But O'Neal was a hitter.
Yeah, that's why we don't get him. He's the one that gets all of us our points.
And there was,
Dude.
he was hurt half the fucking season last year.
Yeah, because that's like that's the people that does the maintenance on the field. That's their fault.
That's their fault he got hurt?
Like, what was that guy? The guy that he played for the Yankees on Babe Ruth, and then he like stepped in like this like water drain whatever, and then broke his ankle. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what really happened to O'Neal?
No, I'm
What
saying
the fuck?
it's the people on the ground, like the maintenance on the field.
How did O'Neal get hurt last time?
Maintenance. People on the field didn't even.
Oh, he's sticking up for O'Neal. That's what it is right now. All right, so real quick, right? I mean, I don't know how long we've been fucking doing this, but real quick, right? So I know your football guess. So we'll go to baseball. Who's gonna win fucking the next World Series?
Next World Series?
No, dude, you gotta fucking who?
What players do we have?
The top 3 next World Series. Who's gonna be? Top 3.
Number 1 is probably Yankees because they did pretty good this season.
Okay.
Number 2, Atlanta. Well, actually, no, Yankees gone. But number 1, Houston.
You just said number 1.
He got rid of him.
Number 1's Houston. Number 2, the Braves. Number 3, I'm biased. I don't care.
I'm biased too. The Mets.
Fuck your Mets.
I'm a Mets fan.
Honestly, I'm not saying I kind of do like Mets.
What?
That's when I became a Nolan Ryan fan. Was when him and Gary Carter.
Hey, but he gets what? Wait, didn't he play with the Texas Rangers?
So I think Cardinals, Atlanta, or
Yes, I like Atlanta too.
oh yeah. So the Braves, Cardinals, or I want to say the Angels.
So who's winning the Stanley Cup?
Oh,
Ooh,
Blue.
it ain't the fucking Blues.
What was the
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Or next year?
This year.
This year? It ain't the fucking Blues. Dude, it ain't the fucking Blues. Usually they suck during the beginning and they pick it up towards the end, but they still suck. So it ain't the fucking Blues. So that's another thing. All right. You want to bring that shit up? They're talking about trading O'Reilly, their team captain, and fucking Tarasenko.
Who's the people that's trading the people? Like, they're idiots.
The general manager.
They ain't stepped up all season though. No, they ain't stepped up all year though. I cannot argue. I followed Tarasenko for a long fucking time, but he has not stepped up this year.
So what you're saying? You rather let O'Reilly and Tarasenko go somewhere else to get 2 worse players.
Yes.
Well, we traded the Tringle or whatever.
That was a bad move. He's a good fucking player. But if they're on the fucking injured list all the fucking time, why keep him?
Well, you don't know the people who are trading that we're getting.
So far, almost everybody that's scored in the last 3 games are fucking new to the Blues. They actually pulled them from fucking, what is it, AAA? AA, AAA, whatever. Dude, that upsets him. You see this shit? Like, he can't fucking, calm the fuck down.
Let me ask you this. What's more important? You got so many people out there that are going to watch this that are saying that they are true fans, right? So to be a true fan, do you have to stick with one team?
Yep.
Or can you say, I also like this team because my favorite player, like a lot of people went to the Colts.
Patrick Waugh, dude.
A lot of people became a Colts fan when Manning went to the Colts. He used to play for Denver, then went to
I was a Chicago fan for the longest time in Illinois. I was a Chicago fan, Blackhawk fan for the longest time. Patrick Waugh. I followed Patrick Waugh, man. The goalie?
Yeah.
Awesome. Absolutely. Went to Colorado. I followed him to Colorado.
So you became?
I didn't give a fuck about anybody else.
Yep.
I followed Patrick Waugh to Colorado.
My uncle did the same thing. Went from Denver to Indianapolis for Manning.
But it's kind of weird, though, because I'm still a St. Louis fan.
Exactly.
Dude, we were 15 minutes from the stadium, so it's just like, why would I not be a St. Louis fan? It's so close, right? So, but, dude, Patrick Waugh, at that time, during when they drafted him, it's just like, dude, this dude's awesome. I gotta follow this dude. So, I followed Patrick through, almost his career.
Yeah.
And that just is the way I was, but I was still showing up to the St. Louis games. But go ahead. What?
Okay, back to the question you were saying. In order to be a fan of stick to one thing, it has to be your favorite. But you can like a different thing. My favorite team is the Cardinals, but I also like the Braves. My favorite's the Chiefs, but I also like. I don't know.
So I'm a little bit different, right? So I'm a diehard Bengal fan.
He beats all. I mean,
There is
bullshit.
there is no other team that I like but the Bengals. However, there is individual players that I like.
So you
from
don't
other
like
teams.
another team?
Nope.
You do not like another team?
Nope.
Do you like Patrick Mahomes?
I do.
Yes.
I think he's eventually going to be a Hall of Fame. And the thing I like about him is he builds homes for veterans.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What I like about him is he still supports his family down the street.
Yep.
Right here. Like right here.
Really?
Oh yeah. He died of cancer 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant his family.
No.
Yeah, you're talking. I got you.
No, he still keeps in contact with that family. He still wears a green bracelet. You'll notice on the football game that
But
was
you don't.
for
You don't like.
was for 80. And that shit's awesome as fuck. I mean, the whole, him Facebooking him and everything before he passed. The matter of fact, I think it was 2 weeks before he passed.
Yeah.
2 weeks or a week before he passed. Continuing that with the kids made his fucking day.
Yeah.
And I will always be, even like if he starts sucking, we will always be a fan of Patrick Mahomes just for that.
Yep.
So
I think it's more important to be an ambassador than a great player.
oh yeah.
And that I'm big on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anytime I see somebody that's doing really good stuff for veterans or individual families and everything,
Cancer sucks.
yeah, I think I think wow,
Yeah.
especially if they're not being paid. I'm not talking about the people that you see on TV that are being paid
Well,
endorsements.
That was what was cool too, because his mom recorded one of the sessions, and he was actually at his home with his wife and his kid, and it wasn't anything like he showed up at the studio to do this,
Right.
that, or the other. He logged on to his laptop.
Yeah.
He fucking called that family.
Yep.
And, you hear the kids in the background. You hear his wife in the background. He's talking to that kid.
That's amazing.
So that, I will always be a fan of his, probably just because that kid used to swim in my pool.
Yeah.
He used to come over, play basketball with Ethan, swim in our pool and shit, and then, it's just, it's terrible for that to happen to a 10-year-old.
Yep. And you have to, look at somebody that's got all this gloat going around him, and he's still down here. He's still down here.
Yep.
And that's important.
I played with him, I would say, like, a week before he got cancer.
Yeah. Like, he'd come over all the time, and all of a sudden it just stopped. And we were kind of curious, like, what happened? Like,
He used to come over
for me, it's like, did I say something?
Right.
Because for me, it could always be, I said something to offend this little dude, but then to find out, it was cancer. So,
yeah.
I mean, he's in a better place now. So, anyway, let's move on. Is that it?
I think so.
I think that's it for tonight. What do you think? You kissing the squirrel?
No, look at him.
And you saying, Stevie, look. Say, Stevie, look. I'm pulling his fucking ear. Say it. Go ahead.
Hey, Stevie, can you take this thing back? It looks ugly.
All
Hey,
right, people.
y'all be safe, man. Thanks for listening.
Later.